Episode 2. Old Ghosts. The clock in my office ticks like a metronome of memory, each second dragging its heels. I sit at my desk, a 2009 Havenbrook High yearbook open in front of me. The spine creaks as I turn the pages, like the past doesn't want to be disturbed. They always said high school would be the best years of your life, I murmur under my breath. I bet they still believe it. The photos are glossy, frozen, lying. My finger glides down the page until it stops on Blair Monroe, radiant in the spotlight, smug in her certainty. I take a pen and slowly, silently scratch through her face with a single deliberate line. I flip. Tyler Cole, varsity jacket, that fake grin, another deep black strike. Flip again, Kendra Wells. Cheer squad. Back then, she didn't know how to fake empathy. She does now. Each one part of a perfect lie. The sound of the clock swells, each tick like a countdown. My jaw tightens. I close the yearbook. The hum of the vending machine buzzes in the background as I push open the door to the faculty lounge. The room smells like burned coffee and too much air freshener. She's already there, Blair Monroe. Older now, with heels higher and smile tighter. Her blazer is pristine, her posture perfect, but I can see the wear. The stress behind her eyes that concealer doesn't quite hide. She looks up from her phone, catches my gaze, smiles.
Hi there. You must be the new guidance counselor. I'm Blair Monroe.
I step forward, return the smile. Reagan Stone, nice to meet you. We shake hands. She tilts her head, studies me for a second too long.
You seem familiar. Have we met before?
Of course I do. You carved your name into me, but I just laugh, soft and polite. Probably one of those faces. She nods, still unsure, but lets it go. We pour coffee side by side. We talk about curriculum, student mental health, school morale, all surface, all safe. But every word feels like a thread being pulled, tighter, tighter. Blair smiles, but there's a flicker of something underneath. Maybe suspicion, maybe memory. And I smile too, because I know how to wear masks now, better than she ever did. We sip, we nod. A quiet tension lingers in the room like smoke. I leave her there and head back to my office as I sit in my chair and stare at the wall. And then I remember being 18. Wearing someone else's perfume in a dress, my foster mother said, made me look almost pretty. And then I remember being on that boat, half invisible and fully out of place, watching them dance the night away. Kendra spotted me first. Reagan, get over here. Tyler followed, swaggering toward me with a plastic cup and his practice grin. One drink won't kill you, he said, and Blair, standing slightly behind them, raised her phone. Smile, Reagan, for memories. Present-day me would have turned away, would have run, but back then I thought this meant something. Funny, the night they tried to erase me, they made sure to keep souvenirs. I step out of my office and into the clamor of students changing classes. The hallway buzzes with lockers slamming and sneaker soles squeaking. I pause when I see her. Kendra Wells. She's crouched at her son's locker, his backpack slung over one shoulder, football patch stitched into the fabric. She looks up, eyes right at me. Nothing. No flicker. No flash of recognition.
Hi,
She says, standing.
you must be the new counselor. You give off such warm energy.
I smile back, soft and small. Thank you. Just trying to bring a little peace to the chaos. Kendra laughs lightly, tucking a strand of hair behind her ear.
Oh, we can always use more of that around here. I'm Kendra Wells. My son's Jackson.
Nice to meet you, I say. We shake hands.
Have we met? You seem so freaking familiar.
I feel the edge of a smile tug at my lips, tight and sharp. I just have one of those faces. She nods like that's enough. But inside me, I'm screaming. You dragged me. You left me bleeding in the dark like trash. And now you're complimenting my energy? I want to rip the photo of the prom court off the wall and shove it in her hands. I want to show her what she did, what they all did, but I don't. Instead, I glance at the frame display case just a few steps behind her. 2009 prom court. Blair, Tyler, Kendra, perfect smiles, glowing cheeks. I have to get back to my office now, so I'll be seeing you. It's graduation night. 2009. The air smelled like beer and summer sweat, the boat rocking just off the shore with music blasting through cheap speakers. Everyone was drunk on freedom and whatever was in the red cups. I stood near the railing, pretending I belonged. Then Blair's voice cut through the night.
Come on, y'all, let's go check out this private island. Last one off the boat takes the blame if we get caught.
She grinned like it was all harmless. Kendra shrieked with excitement, already peeling her heels off, laughing as she leapt barefoot into the dark water. Wild. Reckless. She didn't even check how far the tide had pulled. Tyler followed, shirt already off, like he was auditioning for a movie he thought he'd always be the star of. That grin, that entitled, stupid grin. And then Blair turned to me. She stepped too close, eyes too bright. That drunk plastic smile stretched across her face like it had always been there.
Come on, don't be a scary little bitch.
I hesitated. I was scared, but I was also 18, and I was tired of being alone. So I jumped. The swim was longer than I thought, cold, choppy, but I made it. We all did. The sand felt like needles on my feet as we stumbled ashore. Laughter still in the air, but it had shifted, turned, tilted into something else. Tyler nodded toward the dunes. Let's get away from the noise, he said. I followed, and that's when shit went crazy. My body jerks in the chair as I come back from a cat nap. By this time, school was letting out, so I headed to my car and began driving home. Later that night, the rain tapped against the windows like it was keeping count. The silence inside was comforting. I had just finished writing up my final case notes for the day, tea in one hand, pen in the other. I was still thinking about Kendra's fake smile when I turned on the TV, just noise to fill the room. Breaking news banner. Fire downtown. I barely looked up. Until I heard the name. There he was. Soot on his cheek, still handsome in that annoyingly effortless way, still walking like he knew people were watching. I hadn't seen him in 16 years, but I'd recognize that walk anywhere. The reporter stepped forward, holding the mic up to him. Chief, what can you tell us about the fire? And just like that, Dante Evans, fire chief of Havenbrook, stood and answered questions. But there is one question he doesn't have the answer to.
I feel the shadows creeping, plotting on my soul. Darkness whispers secrets, they took its toll. Every scar reminds me of battles fought alone. Revenge is sweet, my heart turned to stone. I will always hate you for the pain you caused. In the shadows of the night, I bear the scars, but my spirit's ignited. Watch the flame grow tall. In the aftermath of love, you won't see me fall. Oh